Well, I am in trouble. I think I have officially fallen off the wagon for an indefinite amount of time, because I tried to get back on the wagon after that one disastrous week of eating like crazy. That was, tomorrow makes 2 weeks ago, and I did try to weigh myself this morning at the supermarket, but the scale was broken, but I did weigh myself a day or two ago and I was still at 196. So basically I've been at the same weight for like 3 weeks, and it's not a plateau, because a plateau would mean that I'm still, eating less calories and working out, what have you, trying to lose weight, and that has not been the case. I made the last video, no, not the last video, the video I made before that, where I said that I was going to start fresh and not give myself any cheat days or whatever, and I was going to have to go cold turkey. Hasn't worked. I keep falling down, and this is the first time that I'm having to deal with this, so I don't know what I'm doing right now, because well, I was going to say I didn't even have this problem before I started to try to get healthy, but how can you have a problem if you're not trying to fix anything? So yeah, I wasn't watching what I ate, so of course I wasn't struggling. But now that I'm trying to watch what I eat, I am struggling ever since that one disastrous week where I ate whatever I wanted and, overate or whatever. And so I tried to get back on the wagon. I said I was going to go cold turkey and that I wasn't going to, have any cheat days, and I do that, but then I have a cheat day without even wanting to. I don't do it willingly, giving myself a cheat day. It's just like all of a sudden I'm craving this and nothing's going to stop me, and I'm going to go get it. And everything I said about the month of January, where I lost 4 pounds and inches, that was true. But the past 2 weeks, I guess last week wasn't as hard though. I still did mess up, but not like this week. It's almost like I don't give a crap. And see, the problem I'm having is that I tend to take things to the extreme. When I focus on weight loss, that's all that matters to me. And, I hear from my husband, now I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea about him, because he's very supportive, but he'll be honest and he'll tell me, that's all you talk about. Not everybody wants to hear about how many calories is in what or how much weight you lost. And then my kids walk in the room and they're like, oh, mom's watching her fat videos again, or mom's on YouTube watching fat videos. And I started to realize, after I had that gym experience, that scary gym experience, and I didn't go to the gym for an entire week, it made me able to focus more on my family that week, and the house and cleaning and being a wife and a mother. And I realized that I hadn't been doing that, and I don't know how to find a balance. I'm the kind of person that sometimes has trouble finding balance. I'll go to the extreme one way or the other. Either I'm super into it, or if I can't be super into it, then it's almost like, who cares? If I can't do it that way, then I don't want to do it. And of course I do want to do it. I'm not saying I don't want to do it. I just mean that I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know if any of you guys have ever gone through it. I know the facts. I know what I need to eat. I know that I need to detox. I know that if I could manage to stay 3 or 4 weeks off of this food, that I would get back into the state of mind that I was in before. And I know all this because I've already been there. But it's like a drug addict knowing they don't want to stick that needle in their arm, and they're crying as they do it and begging themselves at that moment, don't do it, don't stick that needle in, and they do it anyway. And they know they're going to do it when they're saying that to themselves. And that's the trouble I'm having. I'll be fine for a couple of days, but then it's almost like I'm starving myself, and I don't get enough calories, and I don't get enough heavy food, carbs, I don't know, whatever it is that my body's craving. And then suddenly I don't say I'm giving myself a cheat day. I'm trying on that day, but the will just doesn't, it's not, I don't know how to explain it. the will is there, but the flesh is weak. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And I know that's a biblical quote, but it is so true in this instance in my life. My brain wants to do this. It wants to stop eating that way and wants to continue. And it's, you know, my focus is not just losing weight. I want to be healthy, because you can lose weight and eat cheeseburgers if you go work it off. But the cholesterol's still there. The fat is still there. All the bad things are still there. So, you know, eating unhealthy and still losing weight, that's not a victory. It's not. That's like, you know, someone who eats everything and then throws it up so that they don't gain and they end up losing weight. They didn't win. The food still won because you did not do it right. And I want to do it right, but I don't know how to do that right now. I have never run into this problem, so I'm just having trouble dealing with it. And you know, like yesterday, somebody at work was like, they were talking about how they ate pizza the night before, and I was like, oh my God, she's making me want pizza now. But I did so good all day long, and I didn't eat a lot at work. I ate healthy. I had my turkey burger, which was like 200 and something, like 300 calories, I think, or actually it was less. But, you know, it was a small little turkey burger. I had some string cheese for a snack. Then they ordered blizzards at work, and, you know, I was not about to eat a blizzard because I did that the last time they ordered. And I was like, no, I don't want one, thank you. And then I got offered ice cream sandwich, and I was like, no, don't want any. Then I come home, and by that point, I'm feeling starved, and I don't feel mentally satisfied. And what do? I have Burger King for dinner. So, and at that moment, I just could not say no. It wasn't in my vocabulary. That is what I wanted, and that's what I was going to eat. And that's what I'm struggling with right now. And another thing that bothers me, or not bothers me, but that throws a, you know, a cog into the wheel, is that my kids won't eat what I eat. Like if I make baked chicken, they'll eat the baked chicken, but they want macaroni and cheese with it, or cheesy mashed potatoes, or something like that. If I try to give them what I'm eating, like baked chicken and, you know, some steamed veggies or something, they're going to throw a fit. They don't want that. So a lot of times I end up feeding them stuff that's not healthy, and it's not good for them. And that's a bummer, because I don't want to be making, you know, several different meals. And so it almost makes me want to give up and just say, shoot, I'm just going to have to eat what they eat, because I don't freaking have time. It never dawned on me until now how much time it takes to lose weight. It actually takes time, because if I'm working all day and I get off of work at 5, by the time I get home it's nearly 5:30, I'm dealing with family issues, you know, whether it be homework or kids taking a shower, getting dinner on the table, and then I don't have time to go to the gym. Before, when I was going like twice a day, I was really neglecting my family. My kids are 9, 13, and 14, and so I will leave them home because I have 2 teenagers. I'll leave the 14-year-old in charge of my 9-year-old and go to the gym for an hour. But you know, I would go for an hour, hour and a half, and I was going like twice a day and leaving them by themselves, and I just really don't feel good about that. I don't. I know that a 14-year-old is capable of taking care of a 9-year-old, and especially my son, because he's very mature. But I just don't like the idea of leaving them here like that. And so if I don't want to do that, how the heck can I go to the gym? I'm just so frustrated. If any of you have any advice, or, I mean, I've come so far, losing 71 pounds. It would be such a shame. I am so freaking close to my 100-pound initial goal, and yet I can't seem to get there. And I don't know what to do, so I need help, please.